Yo, Jaden, thank you for coming through. We appreciate it.
Yo, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I know these are not always the funnest things to do, interviews and.
I think they are though. They're great though, especially because like I'm in my hometown right now.
That's
so
right.
right.
It's Power 106. It's
Yes,
Los Angeles.
yes.
We are LA hip hop.
I
Yes,
grew
we
up
are.
listening to this every day.
My
so,
guy.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
It's not overnight. Let me
Yeah.
make sure people know that right now.
Thank you.
This is not
Thank
an
you.
overnight success.
Thank you for letting the people know.
Right?
It's really not.
Talk about that grind, man,
Yo,
and the process, and your process.
I mean, dude, I've been like in the studio almost every single day since I was 11, and people haven't really liked one of my songs until this year. So
Wow.
that's a
Crazy.
crazy
Good for you,
experience.
man.
That's crazy.
Icon officially gold.
Yo, thank you, man.
My guy.
It's just blessings. I'm just so happy, honestly.
Dreams come true. Isn't that
Yeah,
wild,
it's
bro?
really
Like, yo, I got a
crazy.
gold plaque.
Yeah, it's really crazy, man. I just can't even fathom it. Like from like you were saying how I did like I did hella like I just been grinding since I was like 12 on just trying to make music, and it's just so cool to see it finally like not pay off because you know I make music for the fun of it, but like the fact that people are actually receiving it, that's just awesome. You know, it gives me inspiration for other just striving artists out there that are
Straight
just
up.
trying to make things happen. It's like just keep going. Just
So
keep
you're not
making it
jaded,
happen.
right? You're not jaded at all, right? Growing up with famous parents.
I mean,
maybe to a point, a little bit.
I am Jaden. I just not the Jaden that people think that I am. You know, I'm just my own version of it. I mean, that's why the album's called Sire, because it's like kind of like redefining being like, yo, this is something else. This is a different chapter in my life. Like, you're gonna have to get with the wave. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's a different chapter.
Yo, you got on stage at Powerhouse with Logic. That was a moment.
Yes. Shouts out to Logic.
That was dope, man.
That was
Man,
crazy.
My boy Bobby, that's the guy.
They went crazy for you when you went out there,
Dude,
dog.
that
It was
was
such a vibe.
That was a blessing. I was so happy to go out there that he let me even do that. That was just so much fun.
You know, Logic always wants to work, always wants to write, always wants to rap.
No, dude, Logic showed me in his phone he has like 7 unreleased albums. I was like, dude,
It's
what
like, yo,
the
bro,
hell?
calm down.
What's going on?
And he's all
Put
like,
the
he's
pen
superhero
down.
buff,
Yeah.
and he's just like,
It's
yo,
like, yo, dude, this guy.
he's hip hop
He's
superhero.
another
He really
level
is.
right now.
Yeah.
He's another level.
You guys
right
working
now.
together?
You know, we haven't actually stepped in the studio together yet, but I think that we will. 100%. I love him. He's just an awesome dude. So
Sure.
we got to make it happen.
Shout to the Icon remix.
Yo, yeah. Shout out
Whoa.
Nicky Jam. Whoa.
Nicky Jam. Video in Colombia. That's
Yes, Cartagena. Shout out Cartagena. That was
Right,
amazing, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, God, such a blessing. I love that. I love that video so much, man. We just had to redo it. We had to run it back one time. in Colombia.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Is everything happening so fast? I mean, I know, like, listen, we go back to this is not an overnight success, but is
Yeah.
everything coming at you kind of crazy? And
Since it's not an overnight success, yeah, things are happening really fast. It's like, you know, even like being here right now, like I never used to do that, even though I
Sure.
would be releasing albums and stuff, you know? So things are happening fast, and it's something to get used to. I really got to get used to it because...
Are you present or are you always thinking ahead?
I'm always thinking ahead, you know. I try to be present when I can, but like I'm always thinking ahead of like, man, what's coming next? My next album, my album after that.
Are you editing this interview in your head as it goes?
No, I'm not.
Garcia
I
is.
wish, yeah.
Garcia
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
But no, you can get into that creative space, and then that space never leaves you. You're never out of that space.
100%, 100%,
Yeah,
100%. Always just in that creative space, trying to make something happen, trying to work on my next project. You know, it's been really interesting working on my next album because I'm working on 2 albums at once.
Whoa.
So
That has to be hard.
it's hard and it's
Two
weird.
different
2
albums?
different albums.
And they probably have 2 different sounds, maybe?
Yeah, one is just guitar and vocal and like very, very sad, and the other one is just trap anthems back to back to back to back to back.
So how do you jump from sad boy to turn up? You feel me?
You know, that's why you have Sire, but then you also have Iris.
Right.
You know, and that's those are the polarities. That's the yin and yang.
Sure.
You know, everybody has, 2 hemispheres of the brain. You have the left side of the brain, which controls the right side of your body, and the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body. And one of them is the more emotional, and one of them is more mathematical. And, the more logistical sides, they're just kind of more, antsy, and they're like, let's go, let's turn up, let's make hella cash. You know
But
what
it's
I'm saying?
that's probably kind of
like
cool
the
'cause
frequency you're on, bro.
when you
thank
do
you.
get that moment where you're a little bit, you know what I mean, emotional, and you're there in that moment, you can actually go back to that album
Yeah.
and write, you know what I mean, in
Yeah,
real time.
Totally. So it really gives me awesome opportunity. It's like, I'm feeling like this in the morning. I'm feeling away. I'm going to work on the Sire Electric album. It's like later on the day, we're turning up. Gold Chains came out. We're going to work on Iris. You know what I'm saying? And
Dope.
I just been going back and forth. The Electric album drops on my birthday. So that's July 8th. So I'm really excited for that. And then Iris is going to come later on in the year.
Your pops is a quality follow on the gram.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He's running. I mean, I can't even come back to the gram because like at this point, it's just like he's just owning it.
You know,
He
when,
really is.
when your parents join social media, at first you're kind of like, oh no,
Yeah.
my mom, my dad, they're coming on
right?
social media. But Will Smith, if he's on the gram,
He
we're
took it
watching.
there. Yeah, no, he took it there.
He took it there.
Did you ever tell him, like, Dad, you need to jump on social media?
Are you kidding? I told him since 2012.
Oh, man.
I told him.
Why
and he's
so
just-
late?
And he's just like, oh no, Jaden, like that's not how it works for me, Jaden. You know, with me, Jaden, like you don't understand being a movie star. You know, I have to be mysterious. You know, I can't allow
love it.
people to know what I'm doing all the time, Jaden. See, you know, this how he tells like you must seed. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for you. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. I can't do that. I'm a big man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Big Will. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do it different. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it like that. I'm like, okay, Dad, you don't do it like that. Sure, whatever. And then now it's just like, you see, Jade, how I do it on the gram is.
All
you
of
know
a
what
sudden.
I'm saying? Yeah, so he was like, you know, he took over the gram, you know
He
what I'm
took
saying?
over, dog.
He did, and he
figured
owned
it
it.
out.
My favorite was
He owned it.
Massive Retribution.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah. I can't even keep up at this point. There's just too many videos. Every time I go on his thing, it's like, oh, 6 new posts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I
And he's
haven't
back
seen
in the
those.
studio?
He's back. He's back in the studio to the public. He's been in the studio this whole time.
Whoa.
The whole time I've been working on all of these albums, I've been
Yeah.
sharing studio space with him. He's been in the studio this whole quote-unquote retirement or whatever. The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
whole
yeah.
time.
He's in there cooking
he
though,
has
right?
he has albums like Logic. Like how Logic just has like 7 albums ready to go. He has like 7 albums ready to go. He's
That's
had
crazy.
the
Does he got
Virus
fire?
Trap billboards. Yeah. He has crazy songs that if he just listened to me and released them, he'd be on another level.
Really?
Right now. Yeah. He has like club songs that need to come out. That
I
he's not
can't wait
gonna
for that. I
release.
hope it comes out soon.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm ready to catch that wave again. You
Yeah,
feel me?
Same.
Yeah. Are you keeping up with the Drake and Pusha T beef?
No.
Why?
I have no idea what's happening.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah,
do.
right.
Yes, you do,
You can tell
dog.
from that face right there.
I'm gonna go look at it because I have not heard anything about that.
Are you being are you being serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea that they were beefing.
Stop it. All right, now he's playing. You see?
He's playing right now.
You heard it,
He's
and you
dodging.
think Pusha did his thing. I know you.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Yo, when it comes to peers in this business,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel shut out?
No, I don't feel shut out. I feel like we're I'm really struggling to find like role models right now in my life.
Why?
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that are not being such good influences on the youth and not leading us in a direction that we need to be going in. So I'm just looking for role models right now, and the best one that I found is Al Gore.
Al Gore's
and
your guy.
Al Gore's my guy, and Kid Cudi is just a genius, my favorite artist of all time.
Pharrell?
Pharrell, 100%. These people are just really leading us in a direction that I feel like we need to go in. And
You know what I love to see? Pharrell when he bows down to you.
no, that's called the Pharrell bow.
The Pharrell
yeah,
bow.
no, that's if you ever are even within miles of that, that's just a blessing on your life. You've been blessed. He
It's like being knighted?
yeah, no, literally, it's just like that. I love Pharrell so much. He's just such a he is a role model for me. So I'm so glad that people like him are out there because he truly inspires me to like be more of myself and to,
Sure.
Yeah.
What about Ye? Is he an icon or is he gone?
I can't answer that question.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's okay. I understand
I
that.
have no comment on that, and yeah.
It's tough to answer.
Yeah.
It's tough to answer. Even as a fan, it's tough to answer.
Yeah.
It's tough to answer as
Well,
a
I have
fan.
a question that might be tough to answer for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ask me and
this
then I'll
is-
let you know. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Text to the cruise.
Everything aside, I am so glad. Okay, I love your mom and girls trip.
Uh-huh.
But what about that grapefruit scene?
Oh my
But-
god!
Oh, great.
Oh my god! In the girls trip, that was like I was like, what is happening? What's going on?
You're like, Mom.
You're joking.
Did you
This is
flip
a
like that?
joke.
Yeah?
I was in the theater just like, what? I was like, Mom, I brought all my friends. I bought the whole back row of the
my
movie
God.
theater. I'm here with my girlfriend watching my mom's movie. What's happening?
It's one of those. It's one of those
What's
moments where
going on?
you're like, dude, your mom's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
no.
then she grabbed
And
two grapefruits,
and that's
not
when I'm
one.
like, okay, that's what I said. What'd you say?
That was a hot scene.
That was a hard moment in my life. But I got through it.
But your
It's a
mama
great
was like, I
movie.
still got it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. So I was just like, damn, it's funny.
It's art.
Though.
It's art.
And it's funny. So I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I want to be mad at this whole scene, but it's funny.
Do you have a
Funny.
favorite movie of your dad's and a favorite movie of your mom's?
My mom never let me watch Set It Off.
Never?
Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh
Yo,
my God, it's
you
dope.
gotta watch
You
Set It
gotta
Off.
watch it.
Yeah, my mom never let me watch Set It Off.
90s vibe.
My dad never let us watch Bad Boys or anything like that. So I do have favorite movies though. I mean, I love Fresh Prince and stuff. Yeah, I love Fresh Prince. And some of his more recent movies I really love, like Concussion, because it talks about like conspiracies and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my vibe.
Yo, you ever just go on YouTube and spend days on it?
Don't,
Bro.
bro.
Right?
Bro. I spend days.
Have you heard about Red 40?
I spend my life.
Do you know what Red 40 is?
No.
You don't know what Red 40 is?
Okay, now
just learned
Cruz has
about
been on this
HAARP
Red
and
40 thing.
chemtrails and shit.
Red 40 is used by the government for population control.
Oh,
And
really?
it's put into a lot of foods. It's a dye. It's a chemical.
Oh, yeah.
And it's being put in a lot of foods now. So
Cheetos?
years from now,
Hot Cheetos. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Hot Cheetos,
years from
yeah.
now, an entire population will just wipe off.
No, dude, like there's so many carcinogenic like additives in all of these in everything. Like they're literally carcinogenic, meaning they cause cancer.
You're my spirit animal, bro.
No, for a fact, bro. We really just linked up, bro. We need to do a whole nother show just on this topic though, because
Yes.
I could go for hours
On Viceland.
on chemtrails, on HAARP. Me and you on Viceland, we have a show
Yeah.
like on some Action Bronson shit.
Yeah.
Where we just watched these conspiracy
smoke?
videos. No, I don't.
We don't have to smoke.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah.
Or I
Just
can.
drink water. We'll just drink water.
drink
just
water
chill.
and chill.
Yeah, just chill, dude. Hell
into
yeah,
that.
and watch that on Viceland.
Shout out
That'd
to
be
Just
tight.
Water, by the way. Congratulations
dude,
on that. You guys are doing
yes.
some amazing things, guys. Amazing things.
Thank
It's
you.
God's work,
Thank
man.
you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, that started when I was 11, and for it to get
Wow.
all the way where it is right now, it's like one of those things too. Same with the music, like
Sure.
started back in the day, and then it's slowly everything is like paying off like 8 years later. So just
It takes time.
It
It's a
takes time.
process.
Anybody that's out there working on something, it's like it doesn't matter who you are, or what position you're
Tell 'em,
in. It's
dog.
gonna take time. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, because a lot of people see the success, they don't see the process,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
And the gram has a lot to do with that.
yeah.
They don't necessarily see the process, but it takes rejection, it takes fear, conquering fear, embarrassment, mocking,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hard work,
Yeah.
early mornings, super late nights,
Yeah.
sacrifice. You don't see your family. Your family doesn't necessarily agree with what you're doing or how you're spending your time.
100%. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it's going to take. But you have to always be your biggest fan, and you just have to get through it.
And
that's
stay consistent.
Stay consistent and just keep going. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
That's
Gotta
what.
keep going.
Was it hard though? You said you started at 11, right?
Yeah.
Like being a business owner so young.
Yeah. Super weird. Super strange.
Super
Like,
strange.
You're probably in charge of people that are older than you.
No,
you know
no,
what I'm saying? Like that has to be a
Or
trip.
just working with people. Just
Like, my
working
boss
with
is 11.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's super fun. It's just super weird, man. But luckily, what we're trying to do and what we've been trying to do is like do something that's better for everyone instead of just like, we're just gonna flex and da da da. It's like no, like at that age, I really wanted to do something that was better for the world and could. Like you said, the generations that are going to come there's going to be problems, health issues, because back in the day, people don't look into the sciences before they say, oh, like this is healthy for you. That's why back in the day, there was those doctors smoking cigarettes being like, oh yeah, cigarettes good for your lungs. Like
Sure.
after
Right.
a run,
Right,
good for
right,
you.
yeah.
Then we go on a few years like, no, that's not good for you. Actually, that's why we were dying.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen in the future. We're going to look back and be like, oh, Cheetos, so good. No, that's why we were dying.
Alcohol was used as medicine as well.
Yeah,
and
totally.
it destroys your liver. Lean destroys your liver, destroys your insides.
Don't even.
You ever
get me
try it?
started. No, never.
That's
man,
good. That's
good,
good.
dog.
Ever in my life. Ever. Ever.
A lot of these kids that are doing
just
lean,
sad.
they're
It's
end up
just sad.
diabetic.
It's sad. Just all of it. It's just so sad. It's terrible. It's this pharmaceutical companies making
Yeah.
trillions every year, but I'm not gonna.
No, I feel
go,
you. I
know
feel
what
you.
I'm saying?
We'll talk about it on our show.
Yeah, on our Viceland show.
Yeah, straight up, man.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith. Let's get into the remix now. And thank you very much for coming
Ooh,
through,
let's
dog.
do
We
it.
appreciate your time and energy this
Yo,
morning.
thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is Jaden Smith. You listen to Power 106. I cover this spirit. Naked Show. Let's go.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Power 106, #1 for hip hop crew show.